Kenneth Jackson with SellItAnywhere.com, and this is my lovely partner Karen Crane. And today we're going to be, showing off some of the essentials that you need for a modern website and a commercial presence and an artist presence on the internet. So I'm going to start off off the deal we did a video about last week, and it's a little program called Chimpadee. And we're going to be, every artist out here has their little book, where they sign up for their email, and this app takes the place of that. You can just leave this sitting out, and it works on a computer, iPad, Macintosh, and they simply just put in their
You're moving it wrong.
Yeah, you can stop that. And they just simply put in their email address, hit subscribe, and boom, they're subscribed to your email list. And it takes all the data entry out of the whole thing. And one of the most important things we're going to talk about today is the importance of your mail list. That should be your most valuable asset next to your actual work. And so I'm going to pass this around and get everybody to sign up for the email list. Yeah.
I'm already.
You are. So my sign came. Yay, it's working. So this is another cool. Well, this is just great because it hooks it right up. There's no data entry, and you just set up a laptop with a little program running, and just send them over to that. They do your data entry. It even sends a verification email so you're not spamming them, saying, "Hey, remember you signed up for this in my art gallery." So it's you want to get the customer. The customers are coming to us. We want to get to where we can send something out to them.
And it also gets rid of any duplicates.
Oh, yeah.
You just say that works with MailChimp. You skipped that part.
Oh yeah, the MailChimp is our core. I guess I did. MailChimp is the program we use for to handle all of our email lists. We use it on almost all of our websites. It is so wonderful to work with. A novice can do it. They've got thousands, or not thousands, but little videos about how to operate it. We're even coming out with a series of videos on how to operate it. So this just interfaces directly with your MailChimp account. And she's going to come around.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of bring my computer around it and I'll show you some of the things it's talking about. This is it. It's a free online email management program. And you feel free to touch the computer, play around, click things.
You need to sign up with your email address.
Or did she take that, but bring that down?
It's all right.
You didn't mess it up.
Hit the white line.
Just tap the.
There we go.
I saw her, she had something on Suzette, I
MailChimp.
don't know the first thing.
In
MailChimp.com, and we've got a video on our blogs. Just go look at our blog later. You can see the video that we did on it.
Well, actually, this MailChimp program would make that much easier for you.
This is the thing. I kind of jumped ahead because this is the last slide, and I was going, we're going to end up talking about MailChimp more than anything because these people are going to get more bang for their website buck on doing their mailing list online than anything you're going to do. Maybe Facebook, that's a good thing to do.
One of the problems you'll have if you try to send out more than like 25 or 30 emails a block is that your server, whoever it might be, like Suddenlink or whoever you use, is going to pick that up and say, you can't send that many emails. And they don't tell you that, they just don't ship them.
Yeah.
So then that person never gets your email. So when you sign up for MailChimp, it's like a bulk mail system. So
It is exactly
they
that.
send out bulk emails for you. And I think you get up to 500 free.
Yeah, you get 500 different users free, and then it's really inexpensive from there.
You get so many free emails, but
Yeah.
before they start charging.
It's 3,000 emails and 500 users.
A month.
So we get a
3,000 a
little
month.
close to our limits sometimes on Emerald Art Institutes, and we've got a couple of clients that have larger lists that we had one client that had one with 50,000 people on it. And we gave them a couple $100 a month for that one, but.
Well, now, Kenneth, is it true, because I know it does this with the Art Institute, that when you write something on your blog, MailChimp then sends it out?
That's the way we set them up.
Yeah.
The add-on
That is such a very good question.
It's in the bottom middle.
Oh, thank you.
Somewhere, it's right there.
Yeah, it is, it's right there.
Now, what was the question again?
Well, no, I was just making a comment that, is it true with
Yes.
everybody that signs
The
up?
way we've got, like ML artists, and we'll show this in a second, they post, well, one of the core ideas at our firm, what we set up is we like the idea of write once, post many. So we set our systems up to where you write your blog entry, usually we do this on blog systems, and automatically it'll post to your Facebook fan page, it'll post to Twitter, and it'll email, send out a group email. And you can set up that email to go out in any frequency you want. You can set it out to go daily. If you post something, boom, it's going to go out the next morning. Or you can set it to post once a week. And we're kind of balancing that right now with our firm because we're trying to decide what was too much because we are posting every day. So something's going to show up on their system every day, and is that too much? And actually the analytics came out to where nobody, when we moved from weekly to daily, nobody, unsubscribed. So we're probably going to go with a daily and a weekly. We'll have a weekly synopsis that comes out on Fridays or something like that.
But the main thing you don't want to do is unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So if you start seeing a lot of people, if they get tired of it, they'll start unsubscribing.
yeah.
I mean, we all do that. We may have signed up for coupons from Michael's or something, and then we get so many junk emails from them that we just unsubscribe, and
Well, we've been
whatever
trying
it
to
is.
be hyper relevant to our people because the artist websites that we do up here, you guys have the exact same questions. How do I post to a WordPress blog? So we made video how to post to a WordPress blog. And we're making videos, like last week we made a series of videos on how to get your business on Google Maps. So we showed how to not only install Google Maps on your blog, but how to go to Google and sign up to get you on the Google Places. So when you come up, when they search for, your keywords,
Sunset
you show
Center,
up in
then it
that.
pops up a map.
And then we did that for Yahoo and Bing also. So go to our blog, and look at those videos. Or it's just step 1, step 2, step 3. And
It's really selling.
it's at sellitanywhere.com. There's a little thing that says blog up in the corner. But we'll show that in a minute. All right, so now that I've thrown everything completely off, we get back on track and just start from the beginning. So if you don't have a website already, or if you've got a website, it may have just been put together ad hoc over the years, and you may have lost sight of different goals and things like that for what you want to accomplish online. So, it's a good thing to get started from the very beginning as to goal setting and what you want your website to do. The most basic website is just to establish a presence online. It's basically a little billboard that you put on the side of I-40, except we got the information highway, that tells people, a little bit about your business, what you're about as artists. It's very important for people to attach to you. They're buying you. Yeah, they like the image you produce, maybe, but generally they're buying your personality, and your personality is what the image is all about anyway. So you're actually selling you, and that's what we want to do. Is we want to show you how to establish a presence online. We want to show you how to differentiate your business, and we're going to show you how to capture some leads. And I know we're artists, so I have a hard time not saying business and gallery. They're synonymous with me, I'm sorry. Okay, the first thing we want to talk about is the website in general. And the website is going to be the hub of all your marketing efforts. Whenever you go out on Facebook, and I think you were telling me you had several places online that you were doing business, you need one certain place to send all the clients. It's like, and I've been making this mistake myself. I go and post something, I see something fun that I want to show my friends, I just go and put the URL on Facebook, link it up, and boom, I've sent this cool video out to all my friends. But Facebook, if I was looking at it from a traffic perspective, is getting the benefit of all my traffic. So what I've started doing is when I post something when I want to put something out on Facebook, I post it on my personal blog. and then post the link to the blog entry on Facebook. That way, if it's one of my friends sees something they're interested in, they have to go to my blog to look at it, and that gives you opportunities for cross-selling or, showing off.
So I should start a blog.
Yeah, we're going to get to blogs here in just a minute. We think every website site should be a blog. We don't think that the static website should even exist anymore. Static websites, just like we were talking about a moment ago, it's just a billboard on the internet that says, this is what we do, please enter your email
An
address.
example of that would be Ann's Gallery's website. Because there's no, a blog is when you go in, whenever, it can be daily, monthly, weekly, or just whenever you get the urge. You go in and write, just,
Is that your gangsta
turn it
phone?
off, that's daily. So when you do a blog, you might say you just finished a painting. So you go in and write about that painting and your process, maybe a little bit about, I painted this because I was in the canyon and saw a beautiful sunset, blah, 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 and you just write about it. So that's the difference in a blog, and a static website is one that just stays the same. You may change out your paintings, but other than just changing out your product, you're not really going in and changing anything. But a blog site's going to be different every time you post it.
Yes. That's the thing. In a blog, you can talk about your work at length. You can. I've seen different artists that are doing like they'll do work in progress, shots. They'll sit there and take a picture of it, then come back and post the whole work being produced in process. Yeah, it establishes a lot of interest, especially if you've got like apprentices or people that kind of like the way you do things. They're going to get up there and say, okay, how do you do that?
There's a blog that I get daily called Ceramic Arts Daily. And I mean, it's really spurred my interest in pottery because almost every day there's an artist that does a video, and it's a different one every day. So you go in there every night and watch a video about how to make something, and I want to come up here and make it the next morning. I mean, it's just something like that. Or it's this, like Morgan Weisling on his website has several different demonstrations on there about how to do this, how to do that, and it really teaches. It's not just a website that shows what you have, but it is a teaching site. Another thing I've been reading a lot about, I read a lot of blogs, and I post on some of those, and Kenneth will probably hit on that, why I do that in a minute, but one thing I've learned is that when you do that, you start developing relationships, and one of the blogs that I've been reading a lot says that as an artist, we should do that a lot, like post on other people's blogs and post on yours because your customer wants to know you. So sometimes I may just post about the weather, or I may say, my grandkids are here this weekend, we're having a great time, blah, blah, blah. Well, you would think my customers could care less about that. But what that does is develop that little relationship that you're wanting to develop with a customer, because they really are, it goes back to what Kenneth said, we're selling ourselves. They can buy a landscape from Cheryl, or they can buy a landscape from me, or Charles, or Rod, and we could have painted the same spot, or Elizabeth, or Marcia. I mean, all of us can, I couldn't see y'all out for mine. All of us can paint the very same thing, but how do they decide which one of us they're going to buy from? And it's not cost that determines that.
I think it's personality.
I think it's how they know you,
Or the
what your
whole
relationship
change
is.
of things about. So anyway, as a website, you want to start a place where you can send people to. That's a central thing, instead of just like. For more information on how Sell It Anywhere can help your business, visit our website at www.sellitanywhere.com, and be sure to follow Sell It Anywhere on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.